Today we're going to talk about the future of work and different possibilities out there in the great unknown. And the three of us went to a conference called the Sustainable Enterprise Conference at Sonoma Mountain Village in Roanoke Park, where a lot of people who care about having a sustainable earth and being able to support themselves financially came together. And we learned about that Dell has an entrepreneur in residence. And an entrepreneur is somebody who sees a problem and starts a business that is hopefully profitable. And this group of people also care that it's sustainable for the environment and for the people. It's very exciting. And you want to share something that somebody that was at that conference that was important, like Daily Acts or?
Yeah, Daily Acts is I think a nonprofit that goes around to schools, mostly in Petaluma, and make use of the land and lawns by making permaculture gardens and permaculture food forest. And they also go to houses where people can't afford to do that, don't have time to do that, and they do it themselves in their little backyards too, so they can feed their families. And that's one really cool one.
And permaculture is a whole field that's growing in the United States and all over the world that allows people to make ecosystems in their gardens where the plants are all helping each other, the same way that beans grow up corn and squash. All three of them work together and keep away the insects, and it's really exciting. So there's a whole field called biomimicry that is one of the most exciting developments that I know about. And biomimicry is looking at how nature solves problems for how humans can solve problems. And there are jobs in biomimicry, and people have invented new products like cement that's based on coral and paint that keeps off barnacles on great big ships, the way that shark skin keeps off barnacles. So they've invented a paint based on shark skin, which will allow big ships to not have the huge expense of getting rid of all the barnacles. And there was other enterprises there. Oh, I started to talk about the Dell Entrepreneur in Residence. This woman worked for the United Nations supporting women entrepreneurs, and Michael Dell met her and was very impressed with the work that she was doing, and she is now going around the world to help women start businesses and keep them going. So who knew that there was such a job? And I would say probably 70% of all the jobs of the future have not been invented yet today. And what's really important is to find your passion and to see how that can be of service for the greater good. So Lili and I work with an organization called Create Peace Project, and we use art as a peace building tool, and we help people become self-aware and express themselves and find their passions, because that's very important for building peace. Do you have any questions or any other things that you want to ask us? Not yet? Okay. So we learned about a new business in Sonoma called Crop Mobster, which takes the food waste from farmers' fields and orchards and turns them into compost. So that's a new business. And there's another group called Scoop, which is like Uber, only it's local, based in Sonoma County. And there's something called the Community Resilience Project, and I think Daily Acts is working on that, and they are in business to help people have zero waste, which is a huge challenge in our culture. So that's a job. There's also, we learned about Bay Area Green Tours, which a lot of people come from San Francisco to Napa for the wine tasting. And these folks are trying to help people understand how they can add to the health of the planet when they do their wine tours, which is very creative. So we hope that you find your passion and use your use your genius to fix your heartbreak, because you have a genius and there's a lot of heartbreak, and we can make less suffering through our work that supports us. Okay?